Hey everyone, welcome. So, today we're going to talk about something that's a real headache for so many businesses: the slow, painful process of creating sales orders. We're going to see how we can take that manual grind and turn it into something lightning fast and, well, intelligent.
Okay, let's just dive right in. We're starting with a problem that, let's be honest, so many sales and operations teams know way too well. It's that daily ritual of just manually punching in purchase orders. It's so repetitive, and it just eats up hours that your team could be spending on, actually selling.
This quote here is technically about an accounts payable team, but wow, does it hit home for sales departments, right? They are often literally buried under a mountain of purchase orders, just racing the clock to get everything into the system without making a mistake. It's all pressure and not a lot of reward.
And let's really break down that frustrating process. So picture this. First, you're digging around for the right customer info. Then you've got to switch screens, jump into a totally separate system just to check if you even have the product in stock. After that, it's back to the main system for the actual data entry. And the whole time, you're just hitting these little roadblocks: incomplete info, typos, you name it. It's just a mess. And get this is the real cost of doing things the old way. Industry studies show that a pretty shocking 3 to 5% of all manually processed orders have errors in them. I mean, just stop and think about that for a second. For every 100 orders, 3 to 5 of them are just wrong. That's a recipe for unhappy customers, expensive shipping mistakes, and a ton of cleanup work. Okay, so after all that doom and gloom, the good news is there is a much better way. And the solution isn't about trying to work harder or faster. It's about working smarter. It's about bringing a powerful AI assistant right into your daily workflow. And we're not just talking about some fancy autofill tool. This is a true AI assistant that actually understands what you want in your own words. You can ask it to create an order, change one, or even just check on its status. And it does it by connecting directly with all your core business systems. I mean, just look at this comparison. The difference is night and day, right? You're going from something slow and repetitive to something that's instant and dynamic. You're swapping out an error-prone process for one that is accurate and validated from the get-go. And the big one, you're giving time back to your sales team and moving from a bunch of disconnected systems to one seamless, integrated workflow. So how does it actually work? Let's pop the hood for a second. The AI assistant starts by understanding a simple request. From there, it instantly finds the customer details in your AI ERP Plus layer. It checks real-time inventory, it validates the pricing against any promotions, and then it creates the order and shoots out confirmation. The whole thing, end-to-end, is automated. Okay, this is my favorite part. This is where the magic really happens. How does a simple sentence, something you could just say out loud, turn into a fully confirmed sales order? Let's walk through it. And it all starts with something as simple as this. You just talk to it. No weird codes, no clicking through endless menus, just a straightforward command that you could type or say in, 5 seconds? So, in the blink of an eye, this is what the AI is doing. First, it figures out your intent. Okay, you want to create an order. Simple enough. Next, it pulls out the key details, the who and the what. Then, the crucial step, it validates everything. Is the customer real? Is there enough stock? Fourth, it executes the command, calling the right model through the AI ERP Plus layer API. And finally, it reports back to you with the new order details. All of this happens almost instantly. Okay, the tech is obviously super cool, but what does it actually do for a business? What's the real-world impact? Let's talk ROI. Right off the bat, the outcomes are just transformative. We're talking orders created in seconds, not minutes. You completely eliminate the risk of overselling because inventory is checked automatically. Confirmations go out instantly. Your sales dashboards are always live and up to date. And the biggest payoff? Your sales teams get to focus on what they were hired to do: sell. And look, this isn't just theory. We're talking real numbers. One company that put this kind of AI into their Salesforce system saw their sales team spend 50% less time just looking up info. Think about that. Half of their administrative search time just gone. So, what happens when you get all that time back? Well, for them, that newfound efficiency led directly to a 25% jump in their win rates. It's simple. When your team can move faster, they close more deals. And the bottom line? This is the kicker. A staggering $2.3 million increase in revenue. And that was in the first quarter alone. This isn't just a small improvement. This is a massive business driver. This chart really says it all, doesn't it?
You see that massive bar for manual effort? With AI, that just shrinks down to almost nothing. And all that saved time and energy, it gets plowed right back into the things that actually matter, strategic selling that grows the business. So when you zoom out, you realize this is about way more than just making sales orders faster. This is really a new way of thinking. It's about how we can automate these core, often frustrating business processes.
And that's really the big question I want to leave you with. Think about it. If AI can completely streamline a process as complicated as this one, what else in your business is ready for a transformation? Once you see it work here, you'll start seeing possibilities everywhere. So what will you transform next?